This is Tags of War Jeepney and welcome to another episode of Solo Gaming. So we'll do another bat rep, still with the Battlespace ultra modern solo skirmish game, and today we will be covering mission 4. So in this mission, as you can see, I've already set up the board. The setup is that you have 3 hostages, you have 2 enemy stragglers right beside the hostages, so they are guarding the hostages. There's an enemy straggler right over there. It's also an Alohid soldier. These are Alohid soldiers. And there you can see an enemy element. So they are composed of Al-Wahid fighters. Now for this scenario, our deployment is, of course, on my side, right in the middle. We'll be placing the maneuver card right in the middle of this edge, and that is the area where we will be deploying. Now for our roster, I randomly selected 4 soldier cards. So we have Ford, whose ability is that if anyone is within a maneuver card template of him and is going to receive a wound, he can be the recipient of that wound. And I put some gear on him, which is a smoke grenade and a tourniquet. Next is we also have another radio operator named Matt Han. So this is Matt Han, and for his special ability he will be contributing +2 points for gear spending. So technically right now, instead of the usual 12, I have 14, and then followed by Jason Gregg, who is currently equipped with the machine gunner role. So Matt Han has the radio operator role, Jason Gregg has the machine gunner role, and last one is Pedro Merizalde. And Pedro Merizalde currently has the laser designator equipment. So what it does is it provides a one-time ability wherein you can call for an airstrike. So the airstrike is 1 template big, and it doesn't drift, so it stays where it is, and it takes 2 orders for it to be activated. But the clincher here is you need to have line of sight on where you'd be putting it, unlike your grenades, which don't have doesn't require line of sight, but of course they do drift. So here the objective of the mission is these guys, you need to save them. All of them will be having an equipment, all of the soldiers will be having an equipment called smoke grenade. Well, it's more of a signal flare really. So once they are within 1 card length of this, they need to, or of the hostages, they need to spend 1 order so that they can put the smoke on and go to that edge of the table. Once they're on the edge with the survivors or with the hostages, then that is a success. Now the tricky part here is that the soldiers, or the enemy elements, the Al-Wahid soldiers, the Al-Wahid fighters, all of them are actually treating the hostages like enemy soldiers. So in other words, they will be shooting at them, and they need to roll against the threat level of the soldiers and the fighters in order for them to hide. They will be benefiting, or not to be a hit, rather, not really to hide. They can benefit from cover and everything else, but they only have 1 life. They don't have any bonuses to attack. They don't attack, so you just need to escort them out. Now the mission itself, aside from trying to rescue the hostages, you also need to do everything within 7 turns, and you need to kill these dudes, or the 2 enemy stragglers, within turn 5. So those are the victory conditions. So let's go ahead and start with the deployment. I'll be putting the laser designator guy here, machine gunner here. By the way, the machine gunner can suppress targets with just 1 order, so that's a part of his ability. And also Greg has this ability that if you are within 1 base length of a feature that would be granting cover, you can move there for free and claim that cover. So I think, yeah, I'll just alternate and place them here. So as long as they are within the card, they don't need to be necessarily 100% within the card. That should suffice. Okay, so that is our deployment, and I think we can go on to turn 1. So as usual, I will be rolling for initiative first, but I need to decide who goes first. So I think I will go with our machine gunner. So he will be activating first. I'm planning to suppress those guys, but I don't want to do it in the open. So my initiative is 7. I need to roll equal or higher than. So now I get a 12, so it's a success. And I move 1 maneuver card template towards that area here. And with my special ability, I'll just claim the cover so that I'm in base to base, and that will provide me solid cover. And my second action is for him to suppress these guys. So those are 2 orders, and I will be placing the template right there. So both of them are suppressed. What happens if you're suppressed? If you are suppressed, they won't be activating, which is good. Now next will be, and yeah, I get the +2 rolls if I'm shooting at the suppressed targets. So far so good. We are able to suppress them while advancing, and I need to decide on the next activation. So while they are on cover, I think I should just go ahead and shoot them. Well, while they are suppressed, I mean, and while their threat level is -2. So one of the things that I should be, I should exploit that situation, but I don't think anyone else has line of fire. Okay, so I will move with someone who has a high accuracy in order for us not to waste those shots. Okay, I will go with Pedro, our laser designator guy. So I will do one move here. Oops, before I do that, rolling for initiative, I need an 8. I get an 11. I make it. So I move right there, maintaining cover. So that is his first move. And he will shoot that guy. So as always, the threat of the enemy element, or of the well, it's not an element, it's an enemy straggler, that is an Al-Wahid soldier, is 12. They are suppressed, so -2. So technically they're just 10 right now, and I just need a 10. I have a +2. I just need an 8 in order to shoot that guy. I get a 14. So he is wounded. Let's just place a wound token here. So that is my second action. So I have the laser designator guy activated, the machine gunner guy activated. Let's move on to the radio operator, and let's try to flank. So rolling for initiative, I need a 7. I get an 8, which is good. So I am moving towards this direction. And that doesn't give me a line of sight to anyone. So I'll be taking another move here. So I'm still in cover, but I have line of sight, but I've technically wasted the move. So next I'll be activating, so that is for our radio operator. Last I'll be activating Ford, the one who has our smoke grenade. So rolling for initiative, he has a high initiative of 9, and I get an 11, which is good. So I will be pressing forward, or at least behind this cover, and shoot the same guy. Now from my vantage point, it will be crossing two terrain elements, so the shot will be obscured, so it will just be -1, because the obscuring cover will give him +1. So I just need an 11. I have +2, so that brings it down to 9. I just need a 9, and I roll a 7, so he misses, and that's it for our turn. Or for our activations. Let's now draw a sitrep card. So for the sitrep card, it says, "That's a big boy. The enemy nearest to the last soldier that attempted an initiative roll has +1 HP. If the enemy is part of an enemy element, he will separate by a move from the enemy element and become a trained straggler." So the nearest enemy to the last soldier is actually that activated is this guy. So that guy now actually has 3 wounds instead of the usual 2. So now he is tougher. Alright. And now all of them activate. I mean, all of the enemies activate. So the 2 of them, they won't, since they are suppressed. And the rest will activate though. So this guy will move forward up to here. And I think he will be having line of sight here, but he will be obscured. So the threat is 12. He needs to do a save of 12 or higher, and he rolls a 1. So he is dead. Now we're down to 2 hostages. Then this group will be moving, taking the shortest route. So move here. The remaining guys will just follow. And all of them, I think, will have line of sight to that guy, but they are threat level 9. So he should have enough obscuring cover to make it an 8. So let's take the first shot. Higher than 8, higher than 8. Yes. Second. No! And he's dead. And last, he is still safe. Okay, so this is becoming dangerous. This is the second turn, and we're down to 1 hostage. We need to do something. Okay, so let's clean up. So the suppression stays until the machine gunner activates. We need to help the hostage, otherwise we will lose by this round. Okay. So let's activate him first. So that is our dude with the laser designator. He has line of sight to the 3 guys here. So we will spend, the plan is to spend 2 of his orders, do the laser designator there so that they just die. But they're much easier to kill actually. So do we just want to kill these guys who have... Yeah, I think that we can do that. Okay. Since they have more life, and the laser designator will actually deal 3 damage. So let's do that. I'll activate him. Rolling for initiative, I need an 8. Am I 1 maneuver card template away? No, I am not. So he wasted his activation. The only thing that he can do now is move. And I think I need to move closer just to draw the attention away from the hostage. But before I do that, I'll draw a secret card. And it says, contact. All enemy elements activate. They will move toward the nearest soldier and make an attack. If there are no soldiers in line of sight after the move, the enemy elements will perform a second move. We are dead. But it says here all enemy elements, so only these guys. So they will move forward. And the other 2 will just be following. And take the shots. So from his vantage point or from his line of sight, he will be obscured from that person's line of sight. Is there any? Yeah, there will be a line that will be obscuring. The last one, same. So it's everything's obscured because of this. And let's do the saves. We just need 8s. First shot, 7. He is already dead. And that's it. We lost. That's how fast you can lose in mission 4. So just a quick review. We didn't use the smoke grenade, which I think we should have at the start. This was already a good thing that we did, but the laser designator should have been something that we used right away. And yeah, so we lost. The 3 hostages are gone. We didn't pop smoke. We didn't even reach the other end for exfil. So that's it. Mission 4 done, and we are defeated. Thank you for watching another video. Please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and if you want to get notified for any of the new videos that will be coming out, don't forget to hit the notification bell icon.